Ew.
And I watched you lie, and then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
On May 23rd of 2016, Amber Heard was the first to file for divorce. At the same time as filing for divorce, she also filed for a domestic violence restraining order. She showed up in the court on May 27th, 2016, with what appeared to be bruising on her face, due to what she said was Johnny Depp throwing a phone at her during a dispute. This has been disputed. But this created a media storm, and it was during the Me Too movement, where women were meant to be believed, and so was Amber Heard. She was believed. They settled the divorce for $7 million, in which she was to give half of the proceedings to the ACLU and the other half to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. She has not done this, but says that she has given some small amounts and promises to give it when she can. In December of 2018, Amber Heard wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post in which she claims, and I quote, "I spoke up on sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. This has to change." She didn't name Johnny Depp by name, but with the domestic restraining order against him, one didn't have to wonder. Johnny Depp got canceled, dropped from the Pirates of the Caribbean, thought to be another example of an abusive rich celebrity during the time of Harvey Weinstein. He lost his reputation that he has built. The Sun lawsuit, in which Johnny Depp sued the Sun for calling him a wife beater, and Amber Heard was the witness, and he lost, mostly due to Amber Heard's participation in allegations. In March of 2019, Johnny Depp sued Amber Heard for this op-ed for $50 million. Amber Heard has since, in 2020, after trying to get the case thrown out of court, had to answer it and has asserted her own $100 million filed counterclaim. Both Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have been known to use drugs. Amber said Johnny was often drunk and was jealous over James Franco, for instance, cursed at her, pulled her hair, shoved her, hit her, and assaulted her. They fought over his extreme usage of drugs and alcohol. She said he cut off his finger in Australia after a brawl. But Johnny said the opposite, that it was Amber Heard who had hit him and cut off the top of his finger with a glass bottle. He was drinking, and he wrote on the wall in his own blood. He said Amber was in a rage that night, putting out a cigarette on his cheek. Johnny said that the reason he reacted the way he did was due to breaking his sobriety and shock over what happened. There are a number of claims, from abuse, cheating, to leaving human feces in the bed, that the maid had found, and Amber said it was a joke, and then claimed she had nothing to do with it. It must have been the dog. As an FYI, something I came across that I thought was interesting, Heard and her then girlfriend, artist, photographer, Tasha Van Ree, got into an altercation at the airport after Heard allegedly grabbed and struck Van Ree's arm. Heard was found guilty for assault in the 4th degree domestic violence. However, in November of 2011, the police received a request to delete the arrest information on the case, and as allowed under Washington state law, it was then deleted from the system. Johnny Depp's exes have come to his defense, saying that there is not an unkind bone in his body. He's a good person caught up in a toxic relationship. I could spend hours going on the back and forth between these two, but it's all led to a defamation case that has been on the books for a while and has finally made it to court. Let's see what Tarot can tell us.
And you can sit here and call me names, but you get called a name, and what do? That's the last insult. You're a baby. You're a hypocrite. You don't do anything that you actually do. You expect from people what you can't give them.
Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. I'm Nine. It's nice to meet you. And if you're returning, welcome back, my dear friends. I decided that we're going to do a reading on the current court case with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So I thought we'd do a relationship spread and see what's happening between the two of them. And let's go right into it. So let's look at both Johnny and Amber and look at a relationship spread and see what we can find out. So first, let's look at Johnny. What does Johnny Depp feel in this moment of time? How does he feel about Amber Heard? He doesn't think too much of her. She has ruined him. She has ruined his reputation. She has taken everything away from him that he wanted. He feels like meeting her was the end of him. Amber Heard feels, well, she got the 9 of Pentacles. All her wishes came true. She saw Johnny Depp as an opportunity to get her wishes fulfilled, to get all the recognition, the money, the fame, all of that. Between the two of them, it was money. It was the bringing together. And I mean, if you look at this, he got ruined. She got her wish. And what was between them? Money. What they could get. And all it would cause is so many problems. Let's look at the past of their relationship. You know, this was heartbreak and heartache from the very beginning. I think both of them came into this relationship as hurt and unfulfilled people. That's why I think that Johnny is looking at this as having lost everything, but there's still 2 cups that remain. There's still things left for his future. Her past relationship with him is the Death card, transformation. You know, you can tell me in the comments, what team are you for? Are you for Team Johnny or are you for Team Amber? Because I'm only going by what the cards are saying. And, you know, in the past, he felt let down and she thought it was a transformation. The end of the old Amber and into the new Amber. Currently, he's trying to hold on to his reputation, to his money, to his livelihood, to his good name, to everything that he's built over his lifetime. Currently, dark plans trying to make dark money. It really annoys me that she made that $7 million with the intent, and she said it in public that she was going to give that $7 million away, and she still hasn't done it. So here's a lot of strategic dark planning. I get the feeling that the two of them have come into this with issues. Even in the trial now, you're seeing their therapist, their marriage therapist, and she said they were both, you know, abusive to each other. Future, Johnny has the 10 of Cups. So once this is all over and done with, he is going to find happiness and another relationship. Once this is over with, whatever way it ends up, he's going to feel like, thank God that's over. Thank God I didn't have kids with her, and just move on. For her, honest to God, it really strongly feels like for her, this is all about manipulation, how to make money, how to get out of this what she can. I'm not seeing love cards here. Lust. Dramatic. Let's look at the case. Let's look at it from Johnny Depp's point of view. We'll look at it from Amber Heard's point of view and see what is the most likely outcome. Because defamation suits tend to be the harder to prove. Because you've got to prove that you lost income, and you've got to prove, like, there's a whole list of things that you have to show that they did it with malice or negligence, that, you know, it harmed you and all this kind of stuff. Now, looking at the case and reviewing the details on a personal level, I feel like that both of them had some toxic energies going into it. But I feel as though Johnny Depp's, was brought on by alcoholism and, you know, that kind of a thing, whereas hers was more manipulating the situation. So let's see how Johnny is feeling about the court case, and then we'll look at Amber Heard. He's the King of Cups. He's got a lot of emotion into this. He feels the want to get back in everybody's good graces. There's a delay in which there's indecision on her part. She's not willing to see. So is she going to cause more issue? Is she going to try to create further issue? He's feeling the emotional. She's feeling indecisive. I think she must have a lot of emotional turmoil in her head. I don't think she's the most stable of people. Whereas I think he's a unique guy with a drinking issue. Whereas I think hers is an internal battle with herself. The outcome, the Ace of Pentacles. Let me just get a clarifier. End and completion, success. You know, looking at these cards here, to me, this looks as though, you know, even though this would be a very difficult case, it looks right now like the energies are swaying more towards Johnny Depp for winning. But regardless, it's got to come to a completion, to an ending. With the Two of Swords here, you know, there's a revenge factor here with her. So he needs to make sure that when this is ended, he doesn't give her any ability to have anything to do with his life. Because if she does, if she says, listen, I just want to clear things up or what have you, she only wants to cause trouble. It's almost, you know, and I'm thinking, doesn't she have a child? Like she had a baby. I don't know who the father is or anything, but she's going through this now with a baby. So maybe she's second guessing what she's done. I don't think so. She wants to win at all costs. It matters not to her. So she's going to keep fighting. I got a really yucky feeling that even when this is all said and done, her mind will still be thinking revengeful thoughts towards him. She can't help herself. I don't think she's going to win. I think he's going to be the winner, and it's going to come to a completion. There's going to be a lot of arguing and fighting. Emperor, they're going to side with him. And look, the Lovers for her again. She is going to continuously be a factor because she wants to cause trouble. It's like he really and truly, even after all of this, even when this is finished, he should make sure that there's no chance he allows her to speak to him or have anything to do with him, because he's going to get over it and want to move on. I think he's going to move on and have a happier home life, and that she's going to stew about it. It's like I don't see any cards of her as a mother moving on or anything like that. I just see her still having issues and problems and being resentful and revengeful over the lost love. She wanted to hold on to him no matter what, even through the fighting. But I think it looks most likely that he's going to win. There's going to be a lot of factors here. The outcome. She's the devil. There's going to be a lot coming up. I think they're going to be able to prove some incidences of hers that are going to be considered false. I think that Johnny Depp has the right people in charge right now, helping him and taking care of him. And she is still coming from a really a possessive, can't let go, obsessed, and will still continue to be even after all this is said and done. That's the scary part for me. I honest to God don't think that she's a stable human being. He's very, very lucky to have gotten away from her. That's our reading for tonight, and as always, I have our Unity candle lit for each and every one of us. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and do all that good stuff that helps my channel. And until the next time we chat, cheerio and take care, my friends.